Hello, 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 crafty friends. This is Caron, your ATX Stampin' Lady. How is everybody doing today? It is Friday, July 31st. If you are watching, thank you for joining me today on this Friday. I know everybody's out partying because that's what people do on Friday nights, right? We go out and we party. Not me. I am always in my craft room. So I am, well, not always, but on a Friday night, generally, that's where I am. But thank you for joining me anyway. Come on into the craft room and let's get started. The last Friday of the month we generally reserve for what I like to call a kit together. If I do have people that sign up for my kit together club, we do meet on Zoom. If nobody has signed up for that month, then we just go do kit together on YouTube live, and I feature any kit that I want to play with. I have so many kits. I have got to get to using my kits. I have Stampin' Up kits. I have Stampin' Up Paper Pumpkin kits. I have old kits from Simon Says. I have old kits from Altenew. I have old kits from everybody that they're just kind of hanging out here because I like to sometimes create my own things. So I have got to make time to get all of my kits knocked out and put together so I can mail you guys some awesome cards. Anyway, I have this awesome thing to introduce you guys to. Starting the 1st of July, Stampin' Up, we have changed our join process to become a Stampin' Up demonstrator. And this video is not about that, but I just got the box and I wanted to open it and share it with you. Not every demonstrator has decided to purchase this. After today, it will not be available to current demonstrators. It will only be available when you become a Stampin' Up demonstrator. Okay, because it is a welcome box. All right. So in case a few of the changes that's going to occur with this change is formerly it was $99 to become a Stampin' Up demonstrator. That's gone up by $1, you guys. It is $100 to become a member, a demonstrator, and to become a member of the Sweet Signature Stampin' Creations team. And with that $100, you will get you will receive the Get Started bundle, which includes a coupon valued of $125. So you get $125 worth of product for $100 and an 8-pack of catalogs. Now, what's different about how this whole thing will work is previously you would have to, when you were at $99, you would have to go online, pick your $125 worth of product. And guys, you couldn't go over 125, right? You could go under, but you could not go over. The way this coupon will work is once you sign up, you'll get an email with a coupon. And in this coupon, you will be able to shop to your heart's content. Welcome. Thanks for joining me. You will shop to your heart's content. You can put $100, you can put $125 worth of stuff, $126 worth of stuff, $300 worth of stuff, whatever it is you're going to choose in your first order as a Stampin' Up demonstrator, and apply that coupon, right? So that'll be $125 off. And then you'll be able to earn your discount, your demonstrator discount on the remaining balance. Previously, you weren't able to do that. You couldn't go over and you had $125 worth of stuff. Anyway, I'm going to do a separate video just about the new join options. But tonight, I just wanted to show you that once you do that, you will get a welcome box. Now, for the month of July, the opportunity for current demonstrators to order a welcome box, so we get to see what you guys are going to get, that was only open for the month of July. It ends today, and so for current demonstrators. So after today, if you are a current demonstrator, you will not be able to purchase this kit. So let me show you what comes in the box. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. So it's this cute little box. Look at it. right? All of this comes in the box in all the different languages that we are in those parts of the world and are part of our Stampin' Up family. We get a block. I believe this is a D block. Let me make sure. I love blocks. You guys, I have Stampin' Positioner, but I will more than likely default almost always to my my blocks. I don't know why. If I'm doing stamps or anything like that, I just tend to, unless I'm doing sentiments or anything of that nature, I just tend to default to my blocks. Okay. So what comes in your welcome box? And guys, I don't know whether you'll get the same card kit or not, but you will get a card kit in your welcome box. And there's enough products in here to make 8 hello cards, right? And it comes with a full-size kit stamp set right here. Comes with an ink spot from the classics. Get a cute little pen. Oh my gosh, so you can write in your cards. You get a personalized note from Sarah, our CEO. And then you get these cute little things, right? So here's what we got here. Got a cute little Stampin' Up trash bag, perfect for your desk side. So you can put your, you know, your dimensional backings, put them right in here so you don't create that much of a mess. Oh, and there's a piece of metal in there. So if you've got like magnetic things like I do all over the place, it won't move. And then we have this, I don't know what this is, but I like it. It's cute. And I'll see, let's open it and see. I like the colors. Colors are fun and funky. It's a little pouch. It's a bag pouch. I would probably, what can I put in here? I would probably put tools, maybe if I'm traveling somewhere. So if I'm going to a crop of some sort, then I could put things in here. They'll stand up. Let's see, put my, let's see, what other tools do I have? Where's my take your pick tool? My take your pick tool. So you can put tools in here. So when you go to a crop or anything like that, you have a cute little station right here that you can work with. So tonight is not all about this kit because I'm not going to work on this kit tonight, but I wanted to share with you what the welcome box looked like if you decided to become a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Guys, I am always looking for people to become a part of my team, and it's not just about building team for me. It is literally wanting to make sure that I have like-minded people that like to craft, like to create, and you know, literally just want someone to craft with, right? I personally host every Sunday a crafting from 1 p.m. Central to 5 p.m. Central. Every Sunday, I get together with some of my friends on Zoom, and we craft. That's all we do. Anyone that's on my team, you're invited to join those sessions and just have a lot of fun crafting and creating. All right, so this is the pen that comes in the kit. Oh, I like it. I love it. It's just, and it's good weight on it too. Love it. And then I'm going to put this aside. But if you want more information about the, let me put this in something so that I don't lose it, because I would lose it. If you would like more information on becoming a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and you don't currently have a demonstrator that you order from or shop with, I would love the opportunity to serve as your demonstrator. So please consider becoming a member of the Sweet Signatures Stamping Creation team. The link to do so is in the description box. So if you are and you'd like more information, just reach out to me and I'll get to you. I will definitely return your call or your email as soon as I can. All right, so we're going to put this away because this is not the kit that we are working on tonight. It is not. We are working on the Washes of Gratitude card kit. Okay. In this kit, I tend to take them out of the boxes. So we have enough cards to make, enough material to make 8 cards in this kit. This is a no stamping kit, so this is an assembly kit. Oh, sorry, 10 cards, an envelope. Oh, yeah, that's perfect. And we have thanks for all you do, and thank you so very much. So these are thank you cards that we are making tonight. And guys, just as an FYI, right? If we are making these cards and you don't need thank you cards, don't make thank you cards. Substitute out the sentiments are pre-printed. You can put those aside and save them, and then put whatever sentiment you want. Matter of fact, I might just do a birthday sentiment on one just for you to see how you can go ahead and do that. All right, so we have got all the materials to make these 10 cards, and we are going to make 10 cards tonight, you guys. These are simply a matter of assembly, so we should be able to get through all of them fairly quickly tonight. All right. Here's our sentiments. Here's our thanks. Thank you for all you do so very much. So let's just get started on creating these cards. We all know that when I do these kits, I like to do mise en place, which is what I call them. And all mise en place is just making sure that everything that goes with one kit or with one card project is put together just for ease of crafting, okay? So with this first kit, we can see, let's put all of these together. So right here, let's put them that way, we have more room that way. So all we have on this one is we will have the green and the white florals. And they're different, right? So I believe it's this one. And this one. And we're just going to take them all out, right? As I mentioned before, I absolutely love Stampin' Up kits, or any kits, because it just makes life a lot easier. I specifically love Stampin' Up kits because they generally will, if they're are an assembly only kit, then that's all we worried about, right? But if they're a stamping kit, it comes with the ink spot. It generally will come with a block in it, a kit, not a paper pumpkin. It will come with a block. So really, literally and truly, you just need to grab and go if you're going somewhere, and everything will be like, you don't have to think about it. It is definitely a no-brainer, right? And sometimes when you're packing to go somewhere, say like I'm going to my sister's house for a weekend, it literally is just easier for me to just grab and go, and I don't have to think about, oh my gosh, what do I want to work on? What project do I want to do? I don't have to do any of that, right? So, love kits for that very reason. Of course, when I have more time and I'm sitting at home, I generally like to create some things, which is generally why I don't get to work on my kits as much, because I don't do a lot of traveling a lot. So, if you are joining me, where are you watching from? Just leave a note in the comment. And please share this video. If you are new to the channel, thanks for joining. Thanks for popping by. I would definitely like if you can put in the comments how you found Sweet Signatures, found our channel. Love to know that. And if you're interested, I do have a Facebook page. Those links are in the comments as well. If you'd like to participate in card swaps, I do have a card swap group. I love card swapping. Especially if you're in the right group, the group that I'm in currently, I mean, the ladies are just so amazingly talented. It's ridiculous. I can't say that I've ever been disappointed by any project that anybody has ever sent me in the Sweet Signatures card swap group. Anybody is welcome, whether you are Stampin' Up! Demonstrator or not. Everyone is welcome to participate in the card swap. I don't limit my card swaps to just Stampin' Up! Products. I don't do that. So if you are new to Stampin' Up! And you don't happen to have Stampin' Up! Products, then you can still participate in our swaps. I do tend to reference Stampin' Up! Colors by name, but if you don't have those colors, I do invite you to use anything in that same color range or color family. Okay. And then lastly, we are going to take apart our sentiments. Which one has the thank you? This one has thank you. This one has thanks. Thank you so very much. Goes over here. And I am just taking out the English ones. Okay. And these will go over here. And with that, guys, we are kind of ready to get started here. Okay. So we're going to work on the green set first. Now, as we are going to work on all of the cards, we're going to prepare all of them. I don't know if I'm going to just do, I don't know if I'm going to do that. So the kits are designed to be completely self-sufficient, but if you wanted to use your own things on the kits, you are more than welcome to do so, right? And by that, I just mean if you wanted to use your tape runner on here instead of glue dots, you could. Definitely you could do something like that, right? But I'm here to show you how the kits work, how we can put them together. So that's all we are going to do today. But y'all know me. This is just not enough adhesive for me. Oh no, I would have to go all the way around. That's just my style of crafting. If it's supposed to be sealed down, it's supposed to be sealed down. I don't want it to lift if it's not supposed to have any lift to it. I might just do that anyway, put the liquid glue on there. I really might. Okay. So we put our adhesive on these already. So those are ready. All of these will have dimensionals. Let's grab those. Did everybody have a good week? I know. I would like to give notice when I'm going to go live, but I find that adds a level of quote unquote stress to myself because if I get home late from work, or, you know, then I didn't have time to put something together, or whatever the case may be, then so it looks like the so very much. So it looks like what we have going on here is a glue dot here and dimensional there. We're all in the same orientation, I believe, so yeah. Yep. Glue dot here. And dimensional there. A glue dot here. And a dimensional there. A glue dot there. That's 3. So this is one way to, if you're going to work them assembly line, 1, 2, 3, that's 4. I'm missing one. Oh, there we go. Then definitely you can go ahead and put all of your adhesive on first, like I'm doing, or you could do them one at a time. Whatever way floats your boat, that is how I would recommend that you work your process. All right. So this one goes there. So the way this is designed, these foliage is going to have a little bit of movement because it's not all going to be adhered down to the card base, because you can see. Okay, so that's all 5 of those. And then we've got these guys. This one here. And again, I'm just following the diagrams as to where they're putting the adhesive. And I've learned to do that, right? And the reason I've learned to do that is, I think there was one time I went hog heaven with my adhesive, and then there were pieces, ephemera pieces that had to be stuck in. Hi, welcome to the craft room. Thanks for joining me this evening. And because I had already put adhesive everywhere, or the dimensionals, I just could not get them to stick under anything. No. So I learned when it comes to placement of the adhesive to kind of be cognizant of how the designer or the artist has put them on the sketch. I'm missing one somewhere because there's supposed to be 5. Oh no, I'm missing one somewhere. There's supposed to be 5 of them. There's one. Wait a minute. What's going on here? You know what I just did? Wasn't paying attention. that's okay. We're going to make things work because that's what we do. There is a front and a back of these things. Yes. There is definitely a front and a back. All right. So now we've got all of our adhesive on. We're going to get ready to assemble our cards. And that's how quickly we create 10 cards. All right. So let's go ahead and fold them. Let's bring our design back. So we've gone ahead and we've put all of our adhesive to include our glue dots and dimensionals on where the artist says that they need to be. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to burnish my score lines. I just had it somewhere. Kits are online in my online store. So if you do see that you like this kit, please go ahead and pop on to my online store. And you can purchase this kit as well. Here's the information, the direct website to my online store, www.sweetsignatures.stampinup.net. All right, let's go ahead and move that out of the way. All right, so here we go. We're going to use our score lines, our grid lines. And let's see. I think I am definitely going to do that. Yeah. Where's my I love my take your pick tool. Yes. Love, love, love it. Guys, you do not need to do this step. I need to do it for my own obsessive, not even obsessive, but my own compulsions. I do need to add the liquid adhesive, but you do not need to do that, right? So we're going to go ahead and we are going to adhere. We've got about maybe 1/4 of an inch from the fold, and I'm affixing this about maybe 1.75 inches up from the bottom. Okay. And then we're just going to go ahead and layer. The green is over the red, over the white part. So this is what we're going to do. All right. Green is over our white. That's done. Then we're going to take these guys off. There we go. I'm going to put these right on here, like so. All right. Then we grab our thank yous. We're going to use the thank you to cover this guy up, like so. And again, if this was just me, I would have more dimensionals. But again, I'm trying very hard just to follow. the instructions, right? Now we're going to put this guy right just like that. Guys, the first of our card is complete. Look at that. Very simple. Hey, how are you, Deb? Thanks for seeing ya. Thanks for popping in. Good to see you. So that's the first one, and the other 4 are going to be just as simple, just as easy to create. So let's go ahead and just knock those out before we go on to the next set. Now, assembly line is the way to go on most of these, especially if it's just assembly. Even with your stamping, you can do things assembly line. You do all of your stamping first. If you've got die cutting, then you do all of your die cutting first or next. If you've got card bases, you cut your card bases. But you do things like that, and then when you're done, it's just a matter of putting it all together. So that's one way to craft. I tend to work one card at a time unless I am working on a kit. What's your preference? How do you create your card? Again, my process is I go about a 1/4 inch in, and about 1 3/4 of the way up is where I am putting my placement, just for consistency's sake. So that one's done. Grab one of these. That was supposed to be the back, but it's okay. I'm going to change things up a little bit. Oh, no, I don't need that one just yet. No, this one first. All right. Did you have a good week, Deb? I am ready for the weekend. So I've got a lot planned for tomorrow. Probably way too much planned for tomorrow. But my intention, notice I said my intention, right? Is to start my day at about 6:30. Well, in order to be somewhere for 6:30, I've kind of got to get up a little earlier. So I'm going to meet some friends for a walk. We're going to start at 6:30. It has just been so hot here in Texas that you can't not. You have to get out that early to try to beat some of the heat. You have to. All right, so then we're going to do that. And then we're going to grab our rest of our sentiment. Guys, don't forget, you can, there's embellishments on here too in the kit. So we're going to go back and add some embellishments as well. Okay. And then we're going to put that here. And there we go. That's how quick. I've just created 2 thank you cards. I know I just said I'm not going to make a mess, but of course these little glue dot backings, oh my gosh, they get everywhere. Where's the most unusual place that you have found a dimensional backing? I don't even want to tell you where mine is. I don't. But lots to do. Yeah, so after my walk, of course, I got to go get a haircut. It is time. Then I'm going to do a walk-in, hopefully get to see my nail technician. I am in need of a pedicure and a foot massage like nobody's business. So I got to get that done on my calendar. I did not make an appointment, so I'm hoping she'll just say, "Oh, Miss in, and they'll be able to see me. Oh, I really do hope that. Alright, once that's done, what else am I going to do after that? After I get my haircut and my nails done, hopefully I can do that. Depending on the time, I'm probably going to come back home and get ready because I want to go see Spider-Man tomorrow. Yes, Spider-Man. Are you anybody a Marvel fan? All right, here we go. There's number 2. Or number 3. This is card number 3. I'm going to add some more. Now again, if I was doing this and I was not trying to follow not trying to follow the artist's design, I mean this whole thing would have dimensionals all over it, right? It just would. Okay. That's down. So I've got one kit that's knocked out of the way. Guys, Stampin' Up releases tomorrow, starts the month. There will be new kits that's available in the online store. I believe they try to do them on the Tuesday. So if they're not available in the online store tomorrow, they will be available. The August kits, they will be available on Tuesday for purchase. I generally will buy all of the kits. The card kit. Wait, am I missing one? Am I missing one? Where'd the other one go? It's around somewhere. Okay. I don't know where it is. Ha! I will find it though. I have to. Okay. Yeah, I'm missing one. Nope. Making sure I didn't accidentally put 2 on 1. Nope. Nope. Means I put it somewhere else. It's probably in the other stash with the other card design. We're going to see in just a bit. I am going to be working on a card. My goal is to put up a blog tomorrow, a blog post. And again, the link to the blog, it is in the description box. My intention is to participate in the Stampin' with Friends blog hop. I used to do it a little bit more frequently, participate in the blog, but life be lifing sometimes, yeah? Life be lifing. Should have brought that down a little bit more. It's okay. Life be lifing. Put one there and one there. Perfect. And then All right, so that's 4 of the 5 that I have done. I think that one is over here. Let me bring these back in. Here it is. Ha! What'd I tell you? What did I tell you? All right, one more. We didn't put the glue dots on here, so let's go ahead and put them on. One right here. I think there's one right here. One right there. I put one additional one. I believe there was one there. I am going to put one here. All right, let's get this card put together. And we're going to, I think I want it more that way, right? And then I'm gonna grab these again. And again, you can align anyhow you choose to. I decided I was gonna go about 1.25 inches from the bottom and about 1/4 inch from the score line, the fold. Okay. But it is your card. You can do your placement anyhow or any way that you choose. Okay. This is 1 inch. This is about 1.5 inches. And so our 3/4 is about here. And I just eyeballed it, right? So you can be more precise if you'd like, but I just eyeballed about where the 1.25 was, or 1 3/4, and where the 1/4 inch line were for placement purposes. Okay, oops. Add some more over here. I put it somewhere. There we go. Thank you. All right, the first 5 of the warmest gratitude card kit, washes of gratitude card kit, sorry, is complete. So design number 1 of this kit is complete. This is an all-inclusive kit, which means that there is no stamping. It is all about assembling the card projects. Stampin' Up! Does 2 types of kits. We have all-inclusive kits, these, and we have then kits that require a little bit of stamping. Okay? All right, so that's it for card number 1. Let's work on our second card. That's this one. Guys, we got a lot of time, so I might just work on another card. Give me 1 second. Let me clean up some of these things with my little desk back. All right. Yeah, I like to clean that up sometimes. I don't have a ton of space on my workspace, but so when I can clean it up, I definitely try to do that. All right, so let's do the same thing with what we did before. We're going to go ahead and add our glue, our adhesives where they need to be. Okay. All right. So we're going to move these guys out of the way and get all of these the way they are supposed to be. That way I am putting my adhesive on in the right orientation, right? Oh, that one goes that way. 1, 2, 3. And this is literally how I put kits together if I were on my own. I do definitely separate parts and pieces out in order to be able to put them together. That way I can see what I have. I can see if I'm missing anything. And, you know, if I am missing something, definitely try to find where it's at. Now there's only one adhesive on one glue dot on each of these. So this should be an easy project to put together. I always like to find ways to be a little bit more efficient in my card making. I don't know why I can't see what you said over there. That seems to be cut off. I don't know. Okay. There's one on each of those as well. One. And then let's see. So that's my Saturday. So Saturday is pretty packed. This is why I think the weekends are never long enough, because you've got to try to get everything done. Generally, you try to get everything done on Saturday because Sunday is a day of rest. At least that's how I look at it in my brain. I should not be working hard on a Sunday. Not at all. All right, so there's those. Those are all done. I don't need the glue dots anymore. I am going to use my liquid adhesive on that one. And on these, make sure again they're all in the same orientation. I need 2 glue dots on these. Now, even though it's supposed to be a day of rest, I do have what I call an accountability meeting with a fellow Stampin' Up demonstrator and friend. We just get together and we talk to each other about mostly, I think because we become friends, not just accountability partners, we talk about a lot of things, you know, life things that friends talk about. And so I look forward to that on Sundays. And by the way, happy birthday, Val. Today is your birthday. All right. So, did I put, nope, I did not put adhesive on these guys. I thought I was finished with those, but I guess I'm not. I guess I'm not. No, these are this way. So that's where we put the glue dot. Again, there's only 5 of those, so those should be fairly easy to put the glue dots. And then we can begin assembly. I got one more to do. All right. All right. So we are now going to layer our floral elements, right? This is the big one. Seems like the big one's on. That's a big one. And that's a little one. I don't suppose it really matters. So we're gonna alternate them, right? Big on top, first one, little on top next time. That's what we're gonna do, right? Because I don't really think it matters. Okay, that's one. Now we're gonna start with the little on bottom, little on the bottom. Equal opportunity. Big on the top. Have you been in your craft room lately, Deb? Okay, that's two. Unfortunately, I do not get to play in my craft room as much or as often as I would like. Sometimes takes me about 2 to 3 days. Yes, Sunday's definitely the day to catch up on laundry and things like that. I still thank goodness for HEB, which is one of our grocery stores around here, and delivery. Oh my God, any grocery store that does delivery is an A+ in my book. I'm able to just sit at home and put my order in, and it just shows up at my door. Yay! All right, that was bottom. This is going to be little one on top, little one on the bottom. And then big one on the top. That's one. And then one more. Big, little, big, little, big. That's how I'm keeping them straight in my head, which one I started with. Okay. And we got this one. And then we got this one. Perfect. Okay, those are done. Now let's bring our card bases in, furnish our folds, and then we get to assemble. I said I was going to do one as a birthday card, but I think oh, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. That'll be a good one. Oh yeah, that's perfect. So you know the labels are in different languages, and so generally I am literally just using the English ones, but that means I've got several others that are not what's the word I'm looking for, I'm not going to use because they're not in English. I need 2 on this one, but I am going to definitely do 3 because one of the things I absolutely hate is on the inside. If you happen to press on it, it'll just depress it and buckle it, and I don't like that. That's 2. Three. 4. And the left. Oh, I shouldn't have done that one. I'll put that one off to the side. Let me grab one of these. Because I think if I can find a birthday sentiment that fits on here, we'll go ahead and stamp birthday on it. I don't think that's gonna fit, but you know, we can make things work, y'all. All right, so let's go ahead and assemble, because now that's at the stage that we are at. Okay. So this looks like the circle is a little bit more than a 1/4 inch over. So I'm going to put it at about 1 inch over, following my inch line on the bottom. And I'm still going to do about 1 inch, maybe 1 inch, let's see. Yeah, 1 inch over, 1/2 inch over, and then about 1.5 inches up. That's kind of my orientation for this, okay? In case you are one of those people, and I am generally one of those people, I like those kinds of things, so that's why I give them to you when I can. That way, if you do need it, you have it. So again, I'm about 1 inch over, and then about 1 inch and 1/4 inch and a half up. Okay. Now that's one way to do it. You can work on one card at a time, or we can assembly line it, right? Just like this. Right? That way, when you're done with all the circles, you're done with all the circles. It's just about how your brain processes whatever that action is, right? So we're over about 1 inch, and we're up about 1 inch and 1/4. Burnish that in. Do you like assembly work? Yes. About 1 inch over and about 1 inch and 1/4, 1.5 inches up. That's 3. We've got 2 more to do, and then we'll be done with our circles. We can put our glue away, because we'll be done with that. All right, and one last one. Again, my reference points are about 1 inch over, 1 inch and 1/4, 1.5 inches up. You do not have to be precise. This is just an estimation as to where I am putting things. You can put them wherever you'd like. Okay, now I'm done with that. I'm going to go ahead and put my little pin back in there so it doesn't dry up. All right, so then the next thing it tells us to do is we go ahead and we get to put our little floral elements on. Okay. I might end up putting a little bit of adhesive on that because I want it to spread a little bit more. Yeah. Then we're going to adhere this. Now, the only thing I would tell you to be mindful of with this is that when you place this, Make sure you're keeping an eye out for the top of your cardstock so that you don't go over. That's about the only thing I would tell you to be mindful of when you are putting this together, okay? I want that to hang a little bit better. Okay. I'm just gonna gently put that where I want it to be. Okay. All right, so that part's done. Then we're gonna put our thanks on. Thanks for all you do. Okay. That's it for number one, or card number, the second card, second design, card number one. These quick assembly cards are absolutely perfect. Okay. And then you can put these, lay this sprig out however you prefer. All right. And I'm going to do this. And guys, in about maybe an hour, and because we've been on for about an hour now, a little bit more than that, but we've already done, how many cards have we done? 5, 6, 7 cards. When have y'all ever seen me do 7 cards in an hour? Generally, I do 1 card, maybe 2 in that time. So again, they are perfect for if you're looking for something easy and relaxing to do. Maybe you want to just relax in front of the boob tube. I got 2 more left, but I got to remember not to use one of them. Because I really do want to stand. I do want one of them to be birthday. Right? You would have given up a long time ago? Oh my gosh, my attention to detail. It's ridiculous. I'm sure you do that. I think you said you're moving into the world of mixed media, right? I would love to do more mixed media work, but I find that for whatever reason, it literally defeats me. I don't know why. But I think because I make it more than it is more than it actually is. Because I think mixed media is really just about using different mediums in one project. Is that not, I mean, is that a fair assessment to say that that's what that is? You know, maybe mix a little watercoloring with a little Tim Holtz sprays or something like that, right? And paper and vellum and all kinds of different. Oh, okay, that's not the last one. All right. So I do have a birthday wish. This is an old Stampin' Up one. that I always keep out just in case I need a quick birthday card. It says birthday wishes. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp this guy out on a piece of cardstock, because I don't think it'll fit on this. Yeah, it's too big for that. So I'm going to create my own. So I'm going to look for a little piece of scrap paper, which I can't seem to find. So I'll just stamp it out. I'll stamp out more than one. That way I have some already put aside, already stamped out. So all I need to do is cut them, die cut them. This is a 2005 Stampin' Up stamp from a kit. Yes. So how about we do this? We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think I can do 5. I can do 5 up here. Okay. Then I'm going to do 1 here. Okay. I couldn't resist doing that other one. Okay. So now that those are stamped out, and this, even though this is in a Stampin' Up case, this is Tuxedo Memento Black. I just purchased one of the Stampin' Up white ink pad. It comes uninked, and then I just filled it with the Tuxedo Memento Black ink refill. All right, so there's that. Let's see how I'm gonna work on this. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. Okay. And then I'm gonna do that. Okay, that's as easy as we're gonna get right there, guys. Now I'm gonna trim it to the size that I want. So this is going to end up being about 1 inch. And which way is the cut? So the cut's this way. Right. I think I can cut just a little bit more of it off. I don't want to be too greedy. There we go. And a little bit more on that side as well. Just a little bit. There is a trick. And I should have showed you that while I was doing that. So I wanted one of them to be a birthday. So that's why I ended up stamping this out, right? It did provide, Stampin' Up did provide in that kit everything that I needed. I just wanted a birthday. So now I'm going to get this ready to be used. All right. So again, even though the kit, like I said, was thank you centric, if you don't need thank you cards, stamp your own sentiments. Get what you need. They are your cards. Okay? Perfect. What I am going to do as well, just to, I'm looking for my black Sharpie. I'm looking for that black Sharpie. I generally always keep a black Sharpie in my craft room. I don't know about you guys. Do you do that? Well, since I can't find the black Sharpie, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just going to drag and drag. Because I want it to seem like I have a black border around it, right? There we go. Perfect. Okay. Because I'm not going to put that other sentiment for all you do, I think is what it said, on there. So I needed a little bit of black to kind of highlight and augment what we just did. Okay, so there's that. That is done. I'm going to bring them all back in because we do have a little bit of embellishment that we are going to put on here. I didn't see them in there. Where did they put them? Okay. There's like 5 on this one. So we've got big, a medium, big, medium, and a small. Right about up here. Okay. So that's it, you guys. Let me bring the other ones back in and we can put those right on there and finish our cards just right. Because you know when you have bling, you've got to add the bling, right? These are some white sequins. I generally prefer gems to sequins. I don't know why. I just personal preference. Just a point of personal preference. So if you are watching, yes, about mixed media. Because I think I used to make jewelry, so I suppose I could, you know, with the little seed beads and stuff. So I suppose I could have, if I had brought all of that into card making, that would be a form of mixed media as well. My eyes got so bad I had to stop. I literally had to stop. I did a lot of bead weaving. That's the sort of jewelry making that I did. I wove my beads. And yeah, the holes on them were just so small that, you know, as I got older, I just wasn't able to see them. I literally was not able to see it. And that was all she wrote, folks. Yes, it became frustrating for me that I wasn't able to see. So I said, no, let me find another craft, something that's going to keep me engaged. All right. Did they have any on the green one? And I missed those? No, there was none on. Yes. Yes. Where are my green ones? Let's bring those guys in and get those done. All of them are on here. And there's 1, 2. I think on Sunday I'm going to do a roll of the die. Those of you that were with me for my last roll of the die, I have these awesome die that I roll, and then I create a card design based upon what the die rolled. So I might want to roll it for y'all tonight. I don't know. Y'all like a read ahead? Where did that just go? I don't know. Oh, there it is. There we go. And then one here. And one there. All right. Oh, and then I'm gonna go see. I didn't think I told you. I'm gonna go see Spider-Man tomorrow. I'm excited about that. I watched the Odyssey. Did anybody watch the Odyssey? Loved it. Absolutely loved it. Where'd you go? Right there. Perfect. Guys, and that is it for our, what is this called? Washes of Gratitude kit. I should start putting the month that the kit came out. That way I know and you know what month they were. But they are available, while supplies last, they are available in the online store. And just like that, we have got 9 thank you cards and 1 birthday card from this kit, because I wanted a birthday card. I wanted a birthday. Let's see. Perfect. All right, guys. Thanks again for joining me. I will try to go live tomorrow if I can squeeze it into my schedule. I have a lot to do, but if I can squeeze it in there, I will come to you live tomorrow. And it'll be more like a Stampin' on the fly kind of deal. I'll just kind of create something with something, right? I don't know. Maybe I'll think about it between tonight and tomorrow. But I hope to see you guys tomorrow. Again, please, if you have not already, subscribe to my channel and click that notification bell. That way, whenever I do decide to go live, even if it is spur of the moment, you will get a notification that says, hey, Caron at Sweet Signatures is on live, and you can pop in if you have a minute or so to join me. On that note, you guys, thanks for joining me this evening. Again, I am Caron, the ATX Stampin' Lady, and I wish you guys a very good Saturday and a happy weekend. Happy stamping! Bye, Deb.